Hey, back at everybody with another guide video. Today we're doing Herbiboar, and I was about to complain that my XP drop wasn't working, and guess what? I pulled out the camera and it starts working. Amazing. Today's my guide on how we do Herbiboar. So here's the inventory setup. You need your high elks. Well, you don't need them, just bring them anyways. You need this herb sack, which is kind of elitist, although it's really like beneficial to be elitist in this case. Stamina potions, I bring 6. The more you bring, the longer your trip. So, you know, I'm a Capricorn. I got like a good amount of stamina built in, right? So, and you're gonna need 99 agility, or else you're just being inefficient. And that's my hunter level. And I want, I'm 11 levels away from reaching the maximum total level in the game. Where if sailing gets released, I'll be 110 levels away, or 109, you know. So yeah, here you go. You come to about here. Here, let me click the world map. You're here on Fossil Island. And right there, and you get here by using the dig site pin and you rub it. And then you go to Fossil Island. So let's get right into it. And you know, Rune Lights, I think every client, mobile client, maybe like only legacy client isn't doing this weird stuff where it tells you exactly where you need to go conveniently. Like, what's the fun? I can do this with my eyes closed now. Like, I can just sense the radiation from the green highlight. And anyways, you just keep going. And I'm using the new official client right now. It's kind of neat. And I wasn't getting XP drops. That was so strange. And then I pulled out my camera and I was gonna like complain right on YouTube. And then there you go. Lo and behold, my XP drops. So yeah, you just kind of follow like these white tiles, and then at the end there's going to be like a green highlighted object or place, and you just kind of I'm high elking. So tech tunnel, and there you go, and harvest Herbiboar, and you should see that. Yeah, it's not showing my hunter XP for some reason. No, maybe, let me try again. So now you can see that I'm at 1344 Herbiboars. And the pet drop rate for Herbiboar is about 12.5k. So I have not come up on the Herbiboar pet just yet. So that gives me some motivation to actually show up to Herbiboar and, you know, farm the pet, right? Like, why would I not want to farm Herbiboar then? So yeah, you just kind of run around, and let's do that a bit for you guys. I'll zoom back in when that XP drop is impending. Yeah, just keep running around. Do your high elking if you're like, I want to be more efficient. And there. At 92 Hunter, you get 310 experience per Herbiboar. So the thing about Herbiboar is the higher that your Hunter level is, the more experience that you will get. I guess scaling up all the way to 99, which would be the max level. And on new official client, you're not getting virtual levels, so nice and clean stats there for you. Well, you can turn virtual levels on and off, and I would turn them on, on Rune Light. So yeah, out of all the methods, Herbiboar for Hunter is kind of the best, because like it just gives such good experience. Like, how can somebody who's not a bot, they will find Herbiboar so good. Like me right now, like clearly you can see that I'm playing the game. Oh, I started tapping my foot. That's not a good idea. It like burns calories, so I figured it would be a good idea. Thing is, I'm holding a camera, so I started shaking the camera. And I got my elbow on the table, yes. I'm resting my arm. I can hold the camera for much longer this time. Anyways, yeah, I think the more I do it, like, the more that somebody who's not sure what Herbiboar is can just kind of get the hang of it. And yeah, so I'll be a 10-minute guy just this once. And I used my energy restore, you know, it's all the way at 100. Yeah, so I'm really cheap. Before I even sip a single stamina potion, I'm gonna use my Exploring 4 because it's free forever. 3 times a day you can use the Exploring 4 to recharge your run energy to 100. And if you have 99 agility, you're just exploiting this game, you know? Which feels good, you know, it's not against the rules, you know. It just feels like you're exploiting that mechanism. And so yeah, I said my hunter level was 92. I'll give you guys a close-up of how much experience I have left. Yeah, so I got about 401k, I think it said. Is that right? Yeah, 401,193 experience left until I gain 100 level. Now, the thing about 92 hunter, they say, oh, why is this guy 92 hunter and not 93, 94? Like, what's the deal with that? Is that done on purpose? Well, if that's what you were thinking, you know, you had alluded to something that was like kind of right, because at 93 hunter, you can barehanded catch a dragon implings. So you wouldn't need a jar. And the jar sells for 500k and nothing in, or 600, you know, on a good day. And nothing inside of the jar sells for nearly as much because reasons, right? And so if you get 93 hunter, you can be like, oh, let me catch it. Wait, I forgot my jar. And then there goes your 500, 600k in the snap of a finger. So, you know, I hadn't committed just yet to, like, you know, going over that hump. But if I want to get the highest level in every stat, that is something I will have to get over. I mean, I'm not there yet. I can leave it at 1 experience. And oh, you thought my run energy was done? No, it's at 100. Yeah, this is a really relaxed method. Herbiboar actually makes you profit as well, because like, it's called Herbiboar yes. So every time you loot the Herbiboar, see, I'm at 1349 now. He gives you like a roll on the, like, all the herbs. Like, if you don't know what those are, let me just show you. These are all the herbs in the game. So he gives you a roll on that, and you can sell them. So Herbiboar is probably like 1 mil an hour, to be completely honest. Yeah, like, it's so in RuneScape, 1 mil an hour would be considered like one of the best money makers in the entire game. Like, if you could just make a steady 1 mil an hour, like, nobody's gonna complain. If somebody's making less, they'll complain. If somebody's making more, they'll be like, he's cheating. You know? So, but the metas are always changing. Like, eventually, I think it'll be fair that everybody will agree, like, 2 mil an hour is now like what is the best. And then eventually it'll make it to 3 mil an hour is now like, yes, the standard, you should be making 3 mil. But right now, I think 1 mil an hour is the de facto standard for what people should be making. Like 1 mil coins an hour. Oh, and I was forgetting to do my high elking. Yes, I should be doing my high elking. I'm going for 200 million magic eventually. You know, high scores too. Eventually, once you get 99, you want to be on the high scores and you want to cement. That's the thing. Like, once you get 200 million in a stat, you will earn said place forever in that stat. So, you know, something you kind of got to commit to, like buying a diamond ring for a wedding, you know, like, I got married to number 2 or 3 or 1, or, right? And I've never hit 200 mil, but still, high elking's cool because you're just making more coins and people can trade them. It's like some guy called me like a recycler. He's like, hey, I never knew RuneScape had a recycling program when he saw me high elking. And I think you guys learned Herbiboar by now. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me again. See you, and girls. Bye.